Without a plan, your Anytype space can feel like tossing all of your notes into one giant messy basket. However, types in Anytype are like giving each basket a label so everything you create knows where it belongs. Let's think about online shopping. You could definitely search for men's hoodies directly on a website, or you could also have the choice of going through the different categories. So, men, then tops, then hoodies. Let's actually go into Anytype where we'll try to create something similar to this online store with its departments and different sub-departments. All right, now we're in the Anytype workspace, and I'm going to show you how to actually start using types if you just have a pile of notes. So here we can see the first three are things that I really need to take action on. I'm going to go ahead and select them. So just use your cursor to highlight them and then right click, and you have a menu for change type. Now here I am going to select task, and all of those notes have now been recategorized as types. I'm going to take a look at some of these other ones and see if I can move them into different types as well. This one is a book. So if it's just a single option, you can just hover over that item and right click. And here I'm going to move this over to my book type. All right, let's take a look at the widget and go over here to books. And we can see now that The Adventures of Tom Bombadil has moved over. And because I've been keeping track of a lot of different books, I can already add different properties to help me filter and sort through these later. So let's fill these in right now. Let's go with fiction, fantasy, and J.R.R. Tolkien. Now that we have some more information here, we can use that for some advanced filtering. Right over here, if you hover over after the last title, you can create a new view. So let's select that. And now I'm going to select over here. I actually want to see that grid view again, which looks like a spreadsheet. And then I have options over here to do some sorting and filtering. So that one's the sort. This one is filtering. So let's select the filter. And let's say I just wanted to see the sci-fi genre. Let's go with genre. And right here you can see there's a little drop down that says all, but I actually want has any of. Now these are kind of specific so that you can decide what you want to keep and what you want to exclude. So has any of, and then you have to click one more time right here where it says add. And I just want to see sci-fi. So now you can see I've got this. I could rename this to say sci-fi. That way, whenever I come back to my book's type, I can search for sci-fi really quickly without having to set up the filter. I can have it just be a permanent filtered thing. And then what's also nice about this is whenever I add a new object, it's automatically going to have the sci-fi genre on it. Okay, let's take another look at what happened with tasks. So here, let me expand this again. We've got those tasks that we moved over from our notes. And in this instance for tasks, I've got some different properties. So I've got due date here. Let's fill this out. Put the August 18th is the due date for this one. And the status, if you want to keep track of what your progress is. That one's on my to-do. Finalize garden plans. Maybe that's sometime later in August. And that I already started that. Check the great fairs. That's definitely something I want to do today. So let's put today and put that in progress as well. And you can see that it's already sorted differently here. And that's because if you go up here to sorts, it's set to due date ascending. So it's automatically going to change the order based on what date you put on here. So these are some of the benefits of using types specifically in Anytype. And if you'd like to learn more, I actually have an Anytype beginners course that is launching on September 5th.